This is how I almost sent 2 customers into an anxiety attack at a convention. I take my company to a couple conventions a year, and usually we sell out of all our games. So this gives us a taste of what it's like in the retail world. Now, most of the games that I produce, as you probably know if you're watching this, are considered collector's items that all too often go out of print and take a while to get back. We'd like to mitigate this in the future, but we can't, change the past. Anyway, we're at a convention with Cthulhu Wars, and in fact, Cthulhu Wars is at the time out of print. That means the only copies that we have are here at the convention. There's 0 in our warehouse. It's Saturday, and we're already down to 1 copy. So 2 groups of customers walk in. I'm gonna call one of them the Band of Bros, and one of them a middle-aged couple with a toddler in the stroller. I'm gonna call them the Lovers. So the Band of Bros comes up and said, "How much for Cthulhu Wars?" I tell them $200, and they discuss it, and they decide to come back tomorrow when they know how much is left after they bought a whole bunch of Warhammer stuff. So then I make the mistake and I say, well, this is the last copy. It probably won't be here tomorrow. When I say this, I hear the Lovers actually gasp. They're like, they might not get the game if the band of teenagers buys it. Obviously, money is money, but I can see that the Lovers really want the game, and the teenagers, it's just another game to them. They like it, but they have Warhammer and other things. I'm not really supposed to care who buys my games, but I can't help but think that the Lovers would give it a better home than the teenagers. Anyway, who knows, maybe they'd love it too, but the toddler in the stroller was cute, and they're clearly just dying back there, wanting to break in and talk to me, looking desperately for another worker at the booth to bypass me and quick buy it. But everyone else is talking to customers. Anyway, the Band of Bros is talking, and I did kind of a naughty thing. I said, hey, you know what? It's almost lunch. Why don't you go to the food court? Actually, not the food court, the food trucks outside. Have lunch, talk about it, and they do. The Lovers quickly run over and buy the game. They gush how much they've been looking forward to it. I felt kind of bad tricking the teenagers into not buying the game, our last copy of Cthulhu Wars, but they didn't come back after lunch, so they probably didn't want it. Also, they did come back on Sunday, and I sold them a copy of Planet Apocalypse, so they were cool.